Welcome to Serpent Visionary Oracle. Ooh, as things are starting to heat up, 8-8 Lion's Portal Gate choices today. The snake ring. This beauty of a ring right here. It's another snake ring. It's like a medicine snake ring. Beauty snake ring. There's snake 1 and then beauty snake 2. And we have this ring right here. And of course, this last choice here is the spider ring. Which vibes to you? As we delve deeper into the 8-8 portal of 2023, let's flip some cards, shall we? Welcome to Serpent Visionary Oracle. Ooh, I've been waiting for this tap-in. So I did a previous 8-8 Lionsgate portal video, and I thought it was really mellow. Like it was just a little tame for my taste. But today, this overwhelming sensation and feeling and message was coming through me. God, it made me feel so alive. So I cannot wait to tap in to your selection of rings here. Yes, I am one of those readers as well that does one-on-one live personal readings. The information is down below. And if you're on Instagram, my page is the same name here, Serpent Visionary Oracle, and I do lives periodically there as well. I'm affordable too. I love what I do. And for those that have had readings from me, you know how much fun we have. So let me get prepared here. What a month of August, what a summer. And I've been tracking this one for a while now, not knowing there was something called 8-8 portal or whatever. So you can think back of last year, the year before that. For me, very vibrantly since 2020 of this time, for sure. So let me go ahead and start opening the third eye here. So we've come a long way. If you've been putting in the work, the muscle, what it takes to come towards that inner alignment, that inner union, boy, what's coming for those that have put in their work. So I'm going to go ahead and go in for the tap-in. A little update on the channel. There'll be more readings as the inspiration gate within me has opened up. You got to bear with me here too. I'm tearing. It's been quite the day. And celebrate with the lovely snake ring. Snake ring is up. Snake ring number 1 is up. Let's see what gets revealed today. As far as a 8-8 portal, what juice, what fire, what passion, what changes, what beauty is coming your way. Oh, lordy, lordy. Woo, let me, excuse me here. Okay. I love this image right here. This image right here. A little mischievous, very creative, likes to play with fire, do you? And it's partnered with the world and Two of Swords. What deck does want to speak today? Since we are dealing with this fiery passion and changes, I think I'm going to go with the Muerta deck for you. Also, what I love the Muerta deck is that it's very passionate with their love vibe here. Let me smudge these a little here. I didn't know what I was going to do. It's not like card choreography. Although there is images here that were face down on my table. 4 from this deck, 4 from this deck. And I said, wow, the cards were cleaned and shuffled. They always are. I always clean and shuffle my cards. After use, especially. Before use, I give them some love here. And as I said, love here, these dropped into my lap. So love. Let's see what's going on. And I see a lot of the swords reappearing these days. Less pentacles, less cups, lots of wands. Okay, we're going to hit one more here. We're going to start with this journey. Let's put this here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Interesting. And you know what? This is going to probably pertain more to a love reading. Now, I did a Money's Tap-In, and I swear that love was just more stronger than the money messages that wanted to come in. So the money is what we've been focused on, our establishments, our security, our vision forward, our, kingdom, queendom, our temple, our bodies, our well-being, our everything, right? And then all of a sudden, this shift starts coming over like a wave, like, no, we're going to start talking about some love here. And I'm like, I do love reading, sex readings. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Novella here. Okay. Couple readings as well. Okay. So I figured that the Lionsgate portal readings would get a little juicy. Excuse me. Ooh, these flipped over. Like, this means business here. This is very, very charging in this area. And I see why. Okay. I traded here. Let me hold these here because I like the way that they're formed. Okay. Okay. I may even say love story number 1. The beautiful, the snake ring, the beauty of the snake, or beauty snake ring. Because, wow. Okay. That's why I get the, okay, that's why. But you have the world card here, and I'm going to base a whole other message off her. Okay, here's the story. Someone went packing. Now, the person that went packing is actually a pretty powerful individual. This is not no piece of shit type of person. This is a very strong individual, strong opinionated, strong with their mouth and their voice. They may even be tall or big, but they have a big personality, big ego to go with it, a big dick for brains at times. Who doesn't? But this one especially. And this guy is packing or going on another journey. Because once upon a time, you were partnered with this person and didn't really see or didn't want to see what was potentially coming at you with this person. This was a very this person was a lot to you. This person meant the fucking world. Thus the world's here, yeah? So she means a lot more than that. But just saying. Someone meant the world to you. And all of the swords here, because it's the King of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, King of Wands, and the Nine of Swords, first row. But see, you received messages, and you knew. You weren't in the dark, and you weren't stupid. You knew what you were involved with, in a sense. But you kept seeing the sun. You kept looking at the beauty. You kept looking at the times that intimacy just filled your life like nothing else when it came to another person. Then you found out some shit and the wheels turned. Because you show up as the King of Wands here. Mirrors. Like if this person, you, deep down, he or she met their match. This person met the match, and that match is you. And it doesn't seem like it's together here, right? Let me just check in. Yeah. There's no feeling like you are together or communicate or seeing each other, or maybe it could have been a recent something. But this Nine of Swords here is very much like whoever this individual is, you will forever haunt them. Forever. It doesn't matter where they go, where they move, who they're with. What happens that is absolutely ecstatic, because deep down in there, in those hidden gems, like those hidden gems on the left when you have radio shows. Mine were always to the left because that's the 8s. Hidden gem. You're a hidden gem for this person. But there was a crossroad here. There was a departure. There was a split. You, by the way, you are in your power. You show up as the King of Wands and also the world. Get out. Not only with the world. Interesting that it is with the snake ring, because this woman in the world's card has a snake wrapped around the forearm. And she's in surrender mode, and she's also with her heart space open. Because bitch knows who she is, her worth, she's in her power. And this split that went down was over some shit that was found out, some words that were said. It really cut deep to the level of where this woman in the world, I could see her scarring. I could feel her scarring in her head, in her heart, like in her, like everything, her pussy, her feet, everything, like all her hands, everything. She's the world. She feels everything. She embraces it all the way down to the top, which she radiates all the way down through her body, all the way down to infinity, and had a split happen, like the mirror shattered before you, because this person mirrors you. You mirror each other. Power couple, but Chiron's man, head space here, head battle. Although I can honestly say that this person definitely misses you, knew they fucked up. They've been keeping afloat the best they can. And you've let go. You're not feeding this fisherman and all. You're like, oh, that guy or that person, forget it. Because it's upside down and it's towards, this whole clump of cards landed on top of the Two of Swords here. What else did we have? We have the King of Swords. And this looks like a very, very loving connection, like to the fucking bone. Look, here's the other king now. There's 3 kings here. But this is the King of Spades, aka the Swords. There's someone with that mouth cut and dry. Probably someone didn't tell you the truth, or the whole truth is not telling the truth either. And you found out some shit, or something verbally went down, especially verbally. I'm going to put the bong on top. Oh, I know what I can do. I could put the deck on top. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and this deck too. I'll put this one over here. Because this also was upside down over here towards that. The other 3 cards was the 8 of Spades, upside down. So this came up in the reading yesterday as well, upside down, with the fucked up situation, or someone like, you know, is going through something with someone. I see. Yeah, unfortunately, the person that you're involved with, where it's no longer, but this person knew that you got in here. This person knew that, and they ran. It scared them. They believe in mermaids, but if they were to tell someone they actually saw one, and it was their true muse that lived here. This is the mermaid metaphorically, but it's here. Because this person comes across like you're not the only one, and that hurts. The Jack of Clubs. Big jack off, big fucking jerk off. But there's an area here of this person not having a clean lifestyle either. And by clean, it could be anything: mental, sex, substances, being shady with money, digging that nice little hole. So aren't you glad that you have the snake? Because now I'm going to get to what's coming. We get the layout, we get the strong message. This is a strong vibe. Obviously it landed here. And as you know how some people At the bottom of the deck, no. I like to read the top of the decks. I don't even pay attention. I just like, right? I like to read what's left on the top of the deck. Because on the top of the decks, and this was also part, is that you have the Joker. Now the Joker is that. It's like free card. Free card in my table here. So the free card for me here is that, well, not only are you free, but you have someone playing the violin here, which is the freedom from any toxicity in the heart space due to something like this. What's coming and what's on top of the deck is the Star and the Ace of Swords. So was there not tens here? This is a recurring pattern. It goes from the 10 to the Ace, which is the 1. Okay. The good news here in this 8-8 portal is this year is where you really get to put the end, like, because this is the Ace, this is the sword in the ground, the Ace. Like you're burying all the bitches and you're really going forward now because the Star shows up for you. You're going towards this mischievous character here. You've played, you know how to spot them. Liars, cheaters, fuckboys, people that you might think are gonna fuck you over, jobs that are fucking stupid, that don't align, all of that. You're very, very sharp and keen now, aren't you? Glad that this person taught you this so that you can spot this, because this person's very, very good at it and has burned a lot of bridges. They don't fucking give a shit. They get so buried that it starts to like, they think it numbs their feelings at first. It doesn't, but then it does in a sense. That's what it feels. You're very cold, like they don't give a fuck. But you do. I know you do. You're listening to this and you're the Star. Oh, okay. I see. So let me just look at this Star. Okay, so that's the layout. I want to know what's coming. I want to know what the magic is. And none other than the David Bowie deck can you get magical, more magical than this. So let me smudge a little and we will conclude, and then I'll show you what I'm looking at, the images. So to sum it up, you have the Star and this burial, like to the bone dead, where you thought, I'd never get this person out of my fucking life. Yikes. I get the pattern. Or I get the mentality of this other person. Okay. What do you want to say, boy? What is in the 8-8? What's coming towards? Okay, come on. Let's hear about the passion. We get the road behind us, but I guess it was so loud with you that this is the last burn of it all, right? This is like, go do it. Like I say, when people cut cords, don't just cut them. Burn those motherfuckers. Burn those bitches, man. Fucking bury that shit. Because when you do that, I swear, a whole other person emerges when you truly, sincerely mean it and have gone through the process, not just cut off, okay? It's not just about cutting off. Cutting off's easy because, you know, I told you it's just like cords. You don't cut them off, you fucking burn them to the fucking ash. What's coming? Oh, get the fuck out. God, do you need any more cards? You got the King of Wands twice. Okay, King of Wands, as you go forward, this is who you are. This is the 8-8 portal for you, King of Wands. Not only is the Wands of fire and passion, but this also has a snake. He's also wearing a snake. There is a power couple coming to you. Look, there's even a furnace here to burn the motherfucking bones of this person's ashes. The cords burn. There's also a symbology of a fish here. I see a bowl, you know, to pack, like a peace pipe bowl type, because I see an extension, not a bong. Although this could be a bong as well. You're gonna have a lot of renewal here coming up. Okay, hold up. Both of you have snakes. Get out. And he has 2 of them, one on each arm. So this is somebody that's going to come towards you that actually has something to fucking give you and has an offer, and that extends their arm and their strength and has your back for once. I'm rolling my eyes because what you allowed, your power, is really interesting, because in order to become a very, very strong dominant in the dungeon world, the strongest ones and the most sensual and alluring and just like, wow, just like sends you somewhere else, are the ones that have mastered or had a lifestyle of the opposite, which is what in the dungeon world called submissive. There is a power couple coming here. I kid you not. You're going to partner very well. This may be of the world, though, more like work or a power pal, like a new person that just, right? Hold up. Very unique coming together, though. Very unique. And it's just going to show up like magic, just as the serpent energy of medicine is. And who is that for me? Ayahuasca always. That is one hell of a mysterious, magical ride. I was just thinking about it today. That this inspiration does come from that, because it was similar to how I always feel in ceremony, which she gives me. And it's very, very touching. This is someone that's going to bless your life for sure. Very touching, like very overwhelming when this connection comes. And when it does, please let me know. Share me, DM me, shout out. That Serpent Visionary Oracle saw this. I do. From your third eye, you know it deep down inside as well. You're intuitive. But there's a lot of fire coming here, and you're rising for it. You're like, come on. This is such a beautiful message here. I mean, the more you think it, the more you feel it in your body. I think these people, you that have chosen this, must feel like how I feel, like I call it serpent hearing, where you aren't quite the typical traditional type of person. And that's exactly what you bring in. You've healed the past, what has been opposite, what hasn't been for you, what you gave your power away so you could gain it back 10 times, 1,000 times more. And with the next person that's mirroring you and coming towards you has done the same. It's like-mindedness. It's fire. It's passion. It's like mischievousness. These are the people that have a fucking sex swing in the middle of the kitchen because that's the only place that it'll fit in their home, and don't give a fuck and don't hide it when their guests come for dinner. You know, this is a power couple that don't give a fuck, regardless of the dynamic of what it is. Whether it's sex and you start fucking each other, whether it's this love and you say it, we're making love, it may be tantric, whatever it is, the business partner that you know, your like-mindedness in the same area, whatever this is, I love this. And it's time to show you the top of the table. Yes, it is.
Look at this beautiful snake ring. Okay. So these were the tarot here. Let me line them up for you a little nicer here. Okay, so someone's packing. I'll just show you the images. Sometimes I talk about them, sometimes I channel more, and sometimes it's just to show you. Sometimes I do bullet points. But oh yeah, quite the partnership here, you two. Okay, there's King of Wands here, showing up once. Moving to the second row, or the other two David Bowie cards that were pre-shuffled in. The World, you and your power. I can say so much more just with this one card. I swear it will take me long. And here's the split, the decision. Look at those marks right there. Ooh, someone fucked you over. There's like, like to see this person try and come back. Okay, so here's where the cluster was, all upside down. So here is who you're dealing with here. Upside down. So you definitely live in each other's heart, bonded, power couple. You know, this is the type of person that you can't get out of your fucking head, body, whatever. Upside down. Excuse me. Get my fingers out of the camera for you. Excuse me here. Also, see, this person thinks about you a lot. Doesn't feel like he has much to give, though, or he may not feel as worthy or where you're at now, because you show up as the beautiful mermaid that has this person's heart. To the bottom, to the sea. Thus, and this person shows up as this fool. Yeah, over. This top, the violin, the Joker, top to this pile here. When I looked at the top of the deck, let's travel here. The top of the deck, it's the star. And the other top of the deck was waiting for me, it was here. Okay. When I asked what was coming for the 8-8 right here, this card says it all. All I said about the power couple here. Okay? Now that's some spice. If you want to dive deeper into this, write me with the email or DM me on Instagram. I can get into this a little bit more. I've got juicy cards. Just saying. Maybe I'll do an extended. I don't think so. It's worth you messaging me for one of these. Beautiful, what they call
poison rings. And you open it up and it says, lucky you. In this ring it wouldn't have poison with me. It would have lucky. Something lucky to drink in the form of powder and add water. And magic would happen. That'd be my ring. It's a beautiful piece, actually. You'll get to see it close up when I do the overhead of what comes onto the table for you, the beauty snake ring. Wow. Nice. Interesting. Don't you love when the card readers say interesting? Again, I'll be showing you what's interesting about this. Oh man. So I gotta clear the sinuses. Excuse me. Okay. Ooh. There's been something gestating here for quite some time. These are my hermits, my solo artists, or as you may have been feeling solo here in this cave. Because you have the alien card, which is AKA the hermit, partnered with the emperor, very powerful. So here, because there's so much change, and it is Venus retrograde on top of this 8-8 portal, there has been a sensation that has been coming over me, but very overwhelmingly today especially. So I'm going to be using the Mark the deck here to give us a little storyline as to what this hermiting and the emperor is about, as you are gestating something very, very special that you have been really wanting to manifest in your reality, like for real. Told you this is the magic. The beauty snake ring is very magical. Of course, it says lucky you. Okay. Okay, the lighting's going to change again. Yeah, the alien, it's a good thing to have been really looking at things from within, seeking, because you know where the knowledge is, here within yourself. But it could be with the help of a mentor or something that you do that empowers you. Because the Emperor here is a very strong son of a bitch of a card. He's not to be messed with. He stands his ground pretty well. Because what you guard is a very magic temple. You're very selective. This is a cave that not everybody can enter. As you have a special cave here, very valuable to you. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see what this is about. Beautiful. Oh boy. Whew. Why did it get so hot all of a sudden? telling you, as I did a reading for the money, since it's Venus retrograde, but it's also a portal, right? And with the Venus retrograde reading, it just like it gave some monies, you know, Pentacles showed up and all. But for, I think, all of the choices of the piles, like this love thing was all over my table. Like, okay, love reading, love messages, okay. Because whatever you've been, I mean, you've got the Muerta of the card deck, of the box. So this is a very strong Muerta to get. This is meaning business. And the Emperor, like I said, you meant business. So you went underground and you hermited. You know, it was kind of to rethink, regroup, because this hit solid in your heart. This cut through your heart. Whatever circumstances you've been in the cave about, you know, figuring things out, kind of got heady there for a while. So it's kind of like you cut yourself away from a lot here. You cut a lot away fiercely. But I love what's coming. Yeah, you even cut away like friends you used to work with, buddies, people you partied with. It could have been a job. Like you cut away from a lot here, a lot. But these are more, this is like my solo artists. Okay. All right, little Muerta deck, what do you have for me here as far as this storyline is? Because there's some kind of change or luck coming your way. You've got the medicine ring of the serpent here. Ooh, your ideas are really going to pay off. Whatever you've been through, whatever you've been contemplating, whatever your ideas are during this time, you've developed some skill in artistry, uniqueness. You're very like creative with circumstances. You're not one to be taken under. You just retreat for your own good. Like it's no big deal. There's nobody that's ever going to ruin my life, or I'm not going to give my power away. In fact, no, you're rising from a situation that might have been that way, because we all do from time to time to a certain degree. And then we spot it and you're like, oh man, you know, I allowed that. But it's nothing bad. It's so you just deal and move on. So what do you have for us, little Muerta deck? What's the juice on this solo artist here? The alien, the hermit? What's this about? Ah. Yes, yes. Okay. What is coming your way as the wind blows in? And again here, I look to the top of the decks always. If there's a picture showing, because sometimes I subconsciously I don't think about it, but subconsciously I do this, where after I'm finished shuffling or using the deck, sometimes I'll periodically move it up like this, and then I'll read the top of the deck versus the bottom, because I don't know, I guess I'm the top. I like the top. No. Okay, so this is a very beautiful spread. So okay, this is heart space related. Oh, okay. I was like, what am I seeing? Oh, celebrate. Time for another rip. Let's ash this. There's something magical here. Are you kidding me? The Queen of Diamonds, the Ace of Diamonds, and the Queen fell over. The Queen you saw on the film, or the video swept over here and went over here. I mean, someone is about to make your life turn upside down and very, very happy. That's right, I was using them to keep the cards down. It's what I was using the decks for. Like I have the window open for the air because I love the breeze. Okay, let me take a strong hit here and I'm gonna do the rest of the messages here because you have love coming into your life, like for real love. Passionate partnership here. It's really gonna free you up and rebirth both of you. There's a lot of love in the air. But that's because you've done some work. That's because you went solo and cleaned things up so you wouldn't come with baggage towards anyone. Do you know how many people hopped from person to person to person because of their cold fucking dependency issues? The hermit here, the alien, followed by the emperor, it's like, no, I've made a majesty out of my cavedom, out of what went down with me, that I went within myself to create the magic that I'm about to tell you about. Okay. Because this right here. The cave partly was about having some what they call brokenheartedness, or something that was really dear to the heart, and you went underground to create something to rise above. You have beautiful spiritual guidance, if that's what, you know, if you have that as a background. It's now becoming a shadow, because that's what all of this cave was about. It's becoming, it went from being a vivid picture to just a stain of a vibe. It's like dry blood, but not even, like very slight, like if the blood was thinned with, you know, thinned where it's not all red and yucky, brown-ish. Because what's coming towards you is something else. Let me see. That's the purpose of the cave. But there's celebration, there's partnership coming. There is an absolute new beginning with someone else. I want to go to your party. Lots of abundance here with the Nine of Cups. Having it all, sassing. For all the past that sees you now, you wait. You wait. You'll become unrecognizable when this love floods in for you. Now this is definitely a one-on-one person. This is not work. This is not a situation. This is an actual connection with another person coming towards you. This is love, a little bit of romance, as they say, very passionate. And I want to come to your party. Very healing connections coming towards you. But this is the one that's in your bed. Let me show you what I'm looking at. This. Okay. This is the magic snake of a beauty of a ring. I'll open that up. And see, this is what I've been saying. This is something that
some kind of egg there, some kind of things ready to burst, ready to cut. It's been loud enough up here. Whatever you've been thinking, feeling is radiating out because you had some time here with the alien. Look how beautiful that is. But it is at the heart space. And it had to do with some cleansing here from the root to the core. Past sexual stuff with a partner or people as well. Feeling hurt here, betrayed, stabbed, broken. But you're the smart ones that have gone into the cave instead of bouncing back from person to person, and you became this and built that. You're all, yeah, this is my palace, motherfuckers. Not everybody can enter this because you put something to death. No kidding. This is fierce death. You thought there was some good there, but you cut it off. Severed. And you had time to think of things here. 7 of Pentacles, which was on the side. This is what the ideas are like coming forward. You've done your time. It's moving away. And the same here with this 4 of Clubs here. This bandit here, it's put to death. It's kind of like the same dude here. Something's getting put to death here, okay? Calm the thoughts, the thinking of the situation. Let me see. Let me open the ring. I just clasped it. Of course, the opening of the ring says what? Lucky you. What a beautiful, look, it's just a stunning piece. Okay, so this, when I went to the top of the decks, heart space issue, self, heart space, it was just a very dark time where you went to that cave. Beautiful artist that you are. Beautiful to go inside and bring the medicine, even if you are a person that vibes with animal medicines and stuff. Messages. Yay. As we move over to here, we're at the deck. Here's the Queen of Diamonds. Partnered here with the top with the Ace of Diamonds. Isn't that sweet? Because this, it's all about this right here. This ending card up on this row. This says it all. If you want an extended on more of this, where I get that, this one, I get the juice out. Make sure you DM me for a one-on-one personal reading about this. Because this is wands. And the butterfly here is red for passion. There's a lot I see here. See the road? It's coming right to you. But here you are. This metal ring also opens up. And it has lip gloss and a mirror. A little beauty ring made out of metal. Semi-blingy on top. Let's see what's on the bottom of this. Ace of Cups and 4 of Swords. Although this 4 of Swords is a David Bowie card. And yeah, you know, in the traditional rest and all that, but there's a lot more
magic here paired with this Ace of Cups than this term Four of Swords portrays here. I'm going to get more juice as I'm going to use the Muerta deck since there's so much changes. And their love cards are very passionate and very sweet and love vibe on this deck. Also followed by another Muerta deck that's more Lenormand style. See what this Ace of Cups and Four of Swords is about here. Let's see what this storyline is about. Because what inspired me to do this, go back and do another revision here more with the theme today, is that I did a check-in for monies reading previous to this one, and love just kept popping on my table. When I was asking for monies, or in that area, right? Which it came out fine, and there was messages there, but this is the 8-8 order focus here, like the passion and love. So far, yeah, just like how I've been feeling within myself, like this cup's gonna overflow like any day. It's just gonna hit the target, and it's just like gonna come like the monsoon, but before a monsoon. Or maybe a monsoon will hit during this time, who knows? Because the weather be that crazy. Okay, your cards want to talk here. It's a really beautiful card to start, because this, you have the star. Just to start off, just saying. Bond, community, tribe. Oh. Wow. Now, when I want to do a reading, like love and everything, boy, do the right decks want to talk. But this is like, when I feel something that's waving through me, I'm not kidding. So, let's see what these Muertas have to say. Let me flip the deck. Oh, bird. Give us a story here. So in the first part of the story here, what I'm looking at so far is the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Four of Cups upside down, the King of Swords on the side pointing to the east, and the Empress. There's a story going on. Okay, a little bit more from this deck here. This is such a beautiful deck. I freaking love this deck. It's so cute to play with. And who knew I'd find it in a place that I did. Upside down. Okay, let's see what's going on. 5 of spades, 2 of spades, 10 of hearts, king of hearts, 7 of spades. Lots of cups and spades, aka swords here. In fact, it's all cups and swords. Ooh, cut and dry. Cut and dry. Cut and dry. Wow. Okay. Well, with the Ace of Cups and the star here, and I am using the star net here for combined messages, is that holy shit, there's a new beginning coming, a flood coming towards your way from your restful, peaceful time away working on yourself and looking within and being carefree and being one that cares about their body and it's not tripping. And for the most part, recently through this 8-8 portal has been pretty pieced out and playing with a lot of ideas, you know, and intentions, and then all of a sudden this 2 of Cups, Page of Cups, 4 of Cups, King of Swords, Empress, 5 spade, 2 spade, 10 heart, King of Hearts, 7 spade hit the table. This is a story. I really like this Ace of Cups here because it took a lot of surrender and a lot of like unknown, a lot of like, you know what, fuck it, a lot of like not listening to others, not being influenced by anybody else, having to shut off what you know is good for your person and your world. Get out. Really? Yeah, you know. I like this group here because these are it's beyond the Ace of Cups here. Because there's some geometrics here in this alignment that's coming towards you. Very magical. So if you're my psychonaut, you're kind of like my psychonauts here. It's very psychedelic. Outpouring here. Bliss. Kundalini rising energy. Just this burst that not only is it passionate, it's very emotional. You get so stirred up emotionally. You get wrapped into all the memories and you're very melancholy and you get real nostalgic and a little traditional perhaps in your uniqueness. But there's a partner here for you. There's a partner. What happened here? What's going on? Let me look at this really. Let me look at this for a minute here. I think it's like hold up a minute. Okay. Oh yeah, this is what I was gonna say. When like some readers look, oh, and at the bottom of the deck. Well, I like to look at the top. I have a habit of having them face up when I put them down sometimes, and when I do, I pay attention to that. When I do, like if I'm in a reading, I don't turn them over because it's some kind of way I do things. If it's like one here, this pile here I just checked, it's not turned up, it's turned upside down, so it's like resting at this time. And anytime I flip them over naturally, I really don't even pay attention to that. This becomes part of the reading. It becomes very important because we have a power couple that just flipped over upside down. Okay, this is interesting because here's a very sweetness and a power couple, and there was beauty, and you know, it's something, because this is another, it opens up, and then I can actually see me, and this is lip gloss. Not that brilliant of a shade. Let me go ahead and wipe that too, because I don't want any weird stuff going off from my fingertips here. Because it is an old piece. I would not apply this lipstick, by the way. But it's a beautiful memory, and it's an interesting piece for the table. So this is metal, and metal is like this, metal. There's somebody that keeps you. There's a missing piece here on top of here. So someone keeps you dear, or you keep someone dear. But you saw through something. What did this person think? That you were dumb, that you were naive, like this is your first time around, that you can pull in over your head? Because once upon a time, there was someone very sweet here and very dear. You were very passionately connected. I like this one. This is not, this I know, it's exciting. Well, whoever this person is regrets it. This person also may have a dark side of them that you may only know about, and that the other way around, people don't see that. It's hidden. This dude has quite the mouth and has crossed you like no other. Someone pissed you off here. Someone that was very, very, very dear to you. But he's pointing to the east. And we are in retrograde, so I want to see what this 8-8 thing is about too. But you've been just chill, knowing who you are, knowing the throne you sit on, knowing how beautiful you are. You don't have to wear a ring and look in the mirror to know. You just know. It's captured. It's right above the Two of Cups here. It's like someone like completely slammed the brakes on you. It's like a feeling of showing up somewhere and they slammed the door on you, like if they never knew you and left you out in the cold or threw you to the curb. But yet, something gets resurrected here or saved or comes to the surface again. So this is not the end of this person by no means, because the Emperor here is with the Empress, but it's like the opposite corner. So his vibe is more timid, though he's the Emperor, very timid towards this Empress is what the feel is here. He kind of plays it off because deep down he's the King of Hearts, that it's exploding here. But he didn't say anything, he didn't prove it. I don't know what you saw, but you saw something and you went within and became strong like fucking David Bowie, the God Goddess you are. Not giving a fuck. I'm gonna make my body strong. I know me. I know my strength. I know who supports me. I'm worldwide. Like, you're likable. Also, you're very stern though with your words, and you're very cut and dry, and you don't put up with bullshit. It's kind of like you're a person that people look up to. That's not phony or fake. You know, you come inside, welcome to my closet. What do you want to know? It's like everybody has some dark shit about them, like big fucking deal. Anyways, this is the rambling. This is how comfortable it used to be. You could tell each other anything. Ah, there would be flare-ups. I see the, here. But basically, another mirror power couple shows up. And I show the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Spades, which is the Queen of Swords. So definitely a power couple. Wait till you see the above. Wait till you see the images. And then to top it off, you have the Eight of Wands. And for me, always, I would say for the most part, most decks that I work with or have here on the magic reading table area, something's coming at you pretty quick, so this is pretty juicy. Power couples, get out. Eight of Wands topping the table, holy shit. But you're going to be hearing from someone. Where it's been over, but for some odd reason it connects. You're that person's mermaid. Also, what could be in the picture is that maybe perhaps this person has decided to clean up a little bit or try again, or whatever the fuck up was, or whatever that person has issues with or baggage with, you know. He knows he failed. But you have his heart, Queen of Swords, Queen of Spades, Queen of Swords. I'm going to show you the images on top. Someone's coming in now.
See that there's one gem missing on the top here. Oh, here's how it opens. See, it has a mirror. Like, where am I? Somewhere in there. Anyways, here's my arm. There's the phone. Lovely. You get the picture. It's a mirror. There's the lippy gloss. But you can see that there's a stone here on top that's missing. So there's someone special here. Right here. First, let me show you this network, this support, this union, this tribe that you have, or you will be expanding to that, this portal. The emphasis here has always been with you. Whatever. Look at that beautiful flower, and that, look at the power you are now. I know so, because it's a powerful Ace of Cups. Look at how beautiful. Paired with this, strengthening here. It's David Bowie card, yes. Lotus, sitting in lotus. Lotus is when the flower blooms open. It's very sensual here too, this cup. Look at the middle of the cup. You can see the image of the body rising above, renewed, surrender, Jesus Christ pose. The air, which is this reading, cups, swords. cup, swords. It's kind of like a vibration. Sword, cup, sword. There's a vibration here with that, which look on the top of the cup. Someone is going to mirror you. Someone that mirrors you, but there's a renewal here of you. Now look, there's the beautiful couple there. Excuse me. But you saw through that shit. There's something you saw. And you're like, fuck that. Because here's this person here. It's even worse now. Because look. See, there's a heart. He's looking at the sacred heart. And then the centipedes is poison. The poison that you saw. And it's even upside down now. Because this, you will not stand for that any bullshit. This is really a hot motherfucking flag, dear. Off with your head across this. But it's also facing the east. And here you are on top, the Empress. And you're just like, graceful with your little foot hanging out. Oh, cute. Okay, so then we move to these cards that add to the bit of the storyline here. Show you them upright. Look at the fucking donkey's like had it. He's like sad as fuck. I bet you it's cold as fuck, and it's even worse when it's upside down. Out in the cold, shiver, 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 shiver. Ooh. Interesting, like it's kind of doing the lotus, but it's so motherfucking out in the cold that his body don't even get there. Very close off here. See, this is inviting. When you do it this way, it invites that to be activated. Fire. This blocks it. This crossing of the legs blocks that. But here you are, the mermaid, and this fool comes and thinks he's going to give you anything, but yet the bottom of the sea is in your favor on this. It's like saying, dude, warning. This is a powerful being here. Yes, you are. Because this is someone that plays it off pretty carefully, but there's emotion here, and he's a king. No match for this king here, though. But see, power couple. And this is the recklessness, the lies, just the fucking around file. I'm putting this lightly, but it's upside down. No courage, no match for who you are. And then he appears here as the Emperor. Check it out. Look at this power couple here. Look, it even blends. As he's sitting there thrown together, but dude's a little sloppy here, and he flew way out here in this drama that this person is upside down. Top of the deck. Here, Queen of Spades. But he hangs on to that heart. That person, you have this person's heart. News is coming in. This is coming in. Now, for this power couple thing, it looks like it's pretty separated. But there's some kind of change with this Eight of Wands. I think you're going to get contacted by this person. If you want more about that, and in-depth about what happens next, I get out the big guns if you want to know. Schedule your one-on-one reading with me. It's really fun. It's worth it. Yes, I do them. They're fun. Beautiful. It's time for the Lanya, the spider ring. Wait till you see it up close. When I show you the images and flip the camera after the reading and the flip. It's a very stunning piece. I think this is unique as well. It opens. I know it opens. But I know it opens. It has a secret. There it goes. It has a secret compartment. Nice. Starting with the Fool for the Tarot portion. Ooh, and the Ace of Pentacles. I am liking a lot. I like every... So yeah, let's see. Because there's been so much changes. I'm using the Muerta deck. It's passionate. It's very romantic and passionate. And the messages are straightforward. And I really do like the interpretation of the tarot here. I vibe to my Muertas. The Drake here. Let's see. Is there anything in here? Ooh, barely. I'm gonna ash this. Okay. Yep. Okay. Interesting story so far. As it even starts with the Fool. Like, what a big bang to have to have excuse me the Ace of Pentacles. Right next to it. Oh, that's good. Yeah. There's something definitely going to be revealed solid right at the cross point of summer. This is where I've seen a lot of this, right at the finish line or right at the cross, right before it's fall. You know how sometimes you can, in some areas, depending where you live, the colors can change even before fall, so just depending, but it's the vibe that, oh, it's in the midst of crossover very, very soon. What else does the Muerta deck say for the 8-8 portal? Like, another thing that inspired this was that I did the video previous to this had some video issues that I'm debunking right now. I'm
shooting this video at the same type of day with the same setup. And it was, I don't know, that was a real bizarre thing. The point being is that it was about monies. Because the whole Venus in retrograde can be, you know, hard monies, you know. But then there's just this cool, like it kind of could turn into a love reading because it was love cards as well. And I was like, wow. So anyways, yes, I'm like, no, you know, I think this is more of a portal vibe, because I've been tracking for a while each year how it differed for a lot of people, especially when I do one-on-one readings for people and, you know, my clients that return or refer. That's where my main knowledge is, you know. Ooh, God, the wands are returning here. Okay, one lost. If not, I'll just drop the deck here. Because maybe it's just this. There we go. Wow, all over. Okay, followed by the Mirth of Robe, Page of Wands, the World, Knight of Wands, the Tower, and the Six of Swords. Let's see what this little Mirth deck says here. Oh, double messages there here. Double six, well, it's a Six of Spades, which is the swords. You have the Jack of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. So Three of Swords. There is a heart here that has pretty much heart space issue that pretty much has depleted you. The Five of Hearts, although kind of slanty, upside down, kind of teasy-ish. Let's see, who's over here? Oh, the Six of Diamonds and the Six of Wands here. So there's definitely a story going on. Okay. The Five of Wands. The Ten of Spades. Someone's coming towards you. Who is this? Oh, yeah. You're cutting that down. Okay. I want some more magic here about, okay, I want some more magic here about the Pentacles here with the Fool, because I really want to know here, what is this bringing? The Spider Ring here, because the Spider Ring is a very retreatful type of vibe that you've been really cleaning up your networks. You're very discernful, very like, who are you? You're aware, I can take one bite out of you and you be gone. And especially, hold on. Yeah, we'll keep those. Ha! Ha! A nice shuffle. So this is, it turned out like no joke. Love readings across the board today. Now it's like no, thank you. That the worst is over for you. Oh, yes, Prince. This is a very, very yeah, this one's very important. Thank you. Oh my God, where do I begin with this one? This is like the one that just, there's a lot here. It's a lot, it's a lot. Okay. All right. First off, the crossroads have kind of ended in a sense, like you're ready to take that journey and just go. And if this is full, and next to the full is the Ace of Pentacles. So yes, there's going to be a shocking, freaking, oh my fucking goddess moment when it gets revealed. Because this spider ring is very hidden. You really can't tell there's a compartment. This one's hidden very well. Well, the ones I have, well, that one's a little more obvious, but this one, yeah, very beautiful piece. Let's wait till you see it up close, though. It's got quite the uniqueness in it because there's more than spider here. So the spider, and this is one that spins a web. This is a webbing type of spider network. You can knock it down and create a whole new one each day if you wanted to. So you've been cleaning up your network, and now it's time to take the journey. It's kind of like the pathway has parted. What you've been waiting for is about to show up. And like I said, there's like this crossing of the autumn towards this autumn and summer thing going on. It's very passionate and fiery, this full card. Because he's freed himself of these bounds, these pains, and he's like, fuck you guys, I'm ready. I'm going to do my art, my way, my everything. This full card next to the Ace of Pentacles right off the bat is super, super strong. But you're still going to be amazed at yourself. Even with all your skills and all that you are now, exposed, transparent, ready to take on the journey like a fool, why not? The fuck? Something shows up, path opens, boom. Like if people have been taken out of your life so you can have this Ace of Pentacles as well. Maybe people recently or not recent. You can think of a few, can't you, that would fit this situation here? But it's followed by the Page of Wands, which is a new beginning. And it's someone like, I'm doing my passion and I'm just flowing with it, which is really nice that the Fool's here. And then the Page continues the journey here. And then all of a sudden the World, kind of the same pattern from that extreme to the World, boom. Boom. It's over here. Okay. And then you're off your way, on your way, to do your thing. And there's a Three of Spades here, upside down. So there was someone in the picture, and you put a death to that one. And here you go off. You continue on your journey. maybe this person or situation, maybe this person cheated on you, had an extra bitch on the side, or if it wasn't a love interest, because there's no power couple here, but there's a couple there. Oh, this is the new. Oh, this is the new one. Okay, that's there. Okay, and then I'm probably gonna. I like this one. This one has really traveled far. This journey here to start on the Fool. You are starting a new cycle. That's why there's these like, work hard, let's do this. It's like exciting right now because you have the world and you're like, let's do it, let's go. No time frame, shaman time, rainbows, balancing the deaths and the births and rebirths. You got the Justice card, who's also Prince and David Bowie here. And the one's holding its brain, the other one's holding the heart, balance, ready to fucking take it on. You know, the root chakra, the pussy and the dick is so fucking full of light and activated, piercing all the way through. You're going to become that charismatic, that all that chaos that you've left behind from another or others is a beautiful thing because it had you travel. You were so fucking over. Did I say that you were over and done with this shit? Done. Done. Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles, done. Hold, done. Good work, done. Like, I cut cords, fuck that, you didn't cut cords, you fucking burned them and buried that bitch and moved, relocated, redone yourself, reinvented, because look at the sass you are. Sass you are. So that's your 8-8 portal here? Look at that. Oh. There's someone that will pull on your heartstrings. And this time, someone that's going to have your back, a little bit more playful and adventurous, perhaps. That gives you the privacy if you need it, but you're going to miss each other. But this reminder here, don't feel clingy, don't get clingy. Give each other space. Allow the other one to come forward and don't you dare chase. Let it come towards you. Because this one is going to sweep you off your feet. It's right here next to the David Bowie Prince card. It's being balanced. The past is taken care of. You no longer are a part of that. You're the Fool. You got it. You got to see, didn't you? You had to see these things before you could become the Fool. You went all the way to the top of the whole cycles to see. And become a Fool where automatically the next card is an Ace of Pentacles. Because you've built your roots deep. Because this has a very young vibe to it. That's how, whatever this is, that's the ace here that begins for you, like everything. Really just has you just, yay, just going with it. And You don't care about the past. Oh yeah, that's nothing. Oh yeah. Oh, the anxiety and the lies and the bullshit. Oh yeah, like I'm willing to get the fuck out of here. Say bye for good. Bury it. Put it in the past. But have justice and a grace about it, where you've really allowed the experience and you've allowed the impact to have you do some really deep shadow work to go ahead. Many, many, many layers of experience here. It takes someone mature very quickly from the Fool to the Page to the Knight. That's really fun. I'm so excited for your journey. I gotta show you the images though. I want to go on and on like it's like more, because it's the Fool. We want to know more. But just embrace that it is the full journey. It's very metal, since this is a very silvery metal ring. Let me show you let me just show you these images though.
Okay. Look at how sweet. I'll see how close I can get this. It's a very sweet piece. There's canine, there's cat, feline. Owl. And see, it does open. Did I close it? I think I closed it back before. Oh, here it goes. So it's opened. So when you snapped back, it's pretty nice. It doesn't look like it's like that. It just looks like, oh, a nice fat juicy ass back there. You're fucking right. Look at the web that I'm spinning. Cause look, no longer in the dark. But see, when your sight is taken away here, this is not about being blinded or by no right. This is about, see, the path is beginning to open here. And look at the autumn summer colors here. Even the 5-point shadow is here, so it's aligning. Heart, body, mind, soul, spirit, everything's aligning. When you take your sight away, you drop down to your heart. Immediately you go within. So that's what this is about. You're starting this bang here with the path open already, followed by the Fool. Look how passionate it is. A little rowdy at times, freed up the binds. This is someone that has been through cycles. I can feel it because you're next to the Ace of Pentacles, really. Yeah. Very wise Fool. Young at heart, but very fiery, very passionate, very about his own way, or his or her own way. This person likes its own way. They're open, but there's something about this that they have strength here, like not the usual person. That's the Fool. I like this Ace of Pentacles because fucking look at this shit. Look at the wild graphics on this. Look at the cat. Ooh, this is gonna come in like lightning. Look at the beautiful sacred geometry, the lizard, the alien pods. Look what's beneath, just ready to fucking explode while you have roots. Symbol is here and here, grounded into the reality as you take this journey. Very exciting as it goes and starts from the Fool to a page. And then you get what? The World. That's, I mean, you are starting quite a bang of a new cycle. Something really crazy happens here. To go from the Ace to the World, and then, oh, this is so explosive. And look, you are riding it. You are going forward. Sitting on top of the world. Or it could, there's two messages here. Okay. Two messages here. So we'll go with this one first. So here you are, and you don't give a fuck. The Tower, you don't care what death went down. You see. You can rise out of this. But this, you're like, I can rise higher than that. This is peddly to me. What got torn down and what destructed. So you found out some shit. Upside down. Or it was slanted or something. Across here. Across the tower. And then this one here, which was on top, is double, same card. You said bye to the whole stress, the lies, the betrayal, the blows. But you see, wise choice. Because this person no longer has you. You've completely erased your existence from this person. And yes, this is the David Bowie card that was on top deck. Which this one didn't have one, this one over here ends with this one. When I shuffle cards and I happen to just have them face up, I leave them because I know it's part of the reading. I don't consciously do that. I just like do my thing, and I happen to look and, oh yeah, I left it, It's not like I consciously like leave the decks like that. But see, in the middle, we return to, so this is the past here. And so here, this is everything. Look at, let's stroll down this card here. Shall we? Look at the fierceness, the heart and the brain. Ooh, activation right in here. Pierced. Look at the fierceness of the freaking leopard here. Ooh, hot. Some justice is very served. Because here, you can look at this also with the World card and what a union this can be. This is very cute. Because you got a page and a knight that could possibly be a little romantic of a pair. Because this is more of a romantic feeling. More easygoing, passionate, but more like frenzies. Because someone's going to capture your heart as they play on the heartstrings. And with the 6 of diamonds here. And offering you sweetness. Person's grounded, got some dough. You're going to miss each other. You're going to be all sappy and shit. Because the top of the deck is this. I think you come together to heal each other from the experiences you just had. And so you're going to sweep each other off each other's feet. It's very cute. It's just very cute and flirty. And if you want to go deeper and schedule where this goes, personal to you, I bring out the big guns. Schedule me for one-on-one. I love the vibe here. That was quite some read. That was quite a read. And I'm going to clean this all up and bless it and send it off. And in conclusion, I really loved doing this pick a choice for you today. Please leave me messages and DM me, comments, share me. Let's have it go up in numbers, and I can do more lives with mini readings for you. I do one-on-one personal readings. Once in a great while, I'll do a mini on the live, because I do a lot of lives here. But I am a reader that does personal readings one-on-one. My information is in the description. I will be back soon because there's a lot of interesting vibes going on. There's still another check-in with the Venus in retrograde in Leo, because it's not over yet, by no means. And other topics and things that will be more like fun. Thank you again for watching and choosing a pile. Let me know how it goes. Salud.